Hello, KMMA tribe. Happy Wednesday, and welcome to this Wisdom Wednesday. We're going to call it today. Some people think of Wednesday as a hump day, but it's another great day. Today is going to be a day. Actually, I got to lock in and get a lot of content creation and some other work done that I got to catch up on because I've been really, really busy with other great things. But this message today is especially for my team, for my students, for my family, for the families of my students and my team, and for everyone else who has ever helped me in any way get to do what I do for a living. And what I'm talking about, of course, is our mission at Krav Maga Martial Arts that I'm so grateful for. And I want to talk a little bit about what that is and how special it is and why I'm so grateful. But I'll start by saying that, I sincerely want to thank the sensei and the students and the families and friends and some other supporters and just everybody who has in any way, past, present, or future, helped us with our mission. I've been at the helm of this mission and conjuring, manifesting, figuring, and evolving it for over 21 years now. And I can truly say that we have a greater mission and a better tribe than we've ever had. And for that, I say thank you too. I'm so grateful for all. Our student tribe, our student family is just amazing, which leads me to it started with gratitude. I do my attitude of gratitude every single day, and it's one of my favorite meditations. And this particular meditation started with that, thinking about the gratitude that I've just expressed to all the people who have helped us be who we are today. And it got me thinking about who are we today. It got me thinking about what makes, I think, Krav Maga Martial Arts special. And I think I heard someone from stage once when I was with Life Leadership. I remember one of the speakers said that the greatest things happen when some other great things come together to create the new thing. And so at Krav Maga Martial Arts, I feel that the specialness and uniqueness of what we do, or at least why it's special to me and why it brings me passion and purpose and fire and hunger and work ethic every single day to work as hard as I do and to believe as hard as I believe and to be as grateful and as hungry all at once, all the things, and to assemble such a great team that helps me do it. But it's because it's the union of three things. Krav Maga Martial Arts is the union of three things that, like I said, honestly, when I opened the school over 21 years ago in October of 2000, I probably could not have verbalized this way, but I've been chasing these three things. These three things have been a part of the thinking and evolution and creation of KMMA for those 21 years. And I think it's what brought us to the place that makes me feel the way that I feel today. And I think also makes hundreds of others feel the same. And that is, one, people. This is really going to be the union of three loves. That's what it is. It's three of my greatest loves, and one is people. I love people. I love meeting new people. I love conversing with the old people. I love people, and I especially love helping people. But in a particular way, to be honest, I'm not a very good enabler. I'm not a good one to sit around and talk about one's problems with. But I do love helping people, and the way I love helping people is through empowering people. I love to see what happens when youth grow up and get the character development and the confidence and the other attributes and the leadership skills and all of the things that makes them grow into amazingly successful people. And I love watching when a woman comes in who lacks, confidence, physical confidence, right? Because maybe she's been through something bad, and we're able to help that, and just the, empowering parents and their families to do the best for their families, to be even better parents, and empowering, kids to be better kids for their parents, and better kids for their teachers, and better kids for the world. I love empowering people. I love to see the aha when someone of any age finally gets it, or when they just get that specific thing in their life, right? And I love people. The second is I love martial arts. I've been doing martial arts for 40 years now, and I love learning it, and I love teaching it, and I especially love what it does for people. The tie of the first two. And the third is that I love leadership. And, my leadership journey has also been, more, maybe I'm gonna call it officially starting, even though I already had my first, black belt, in what was a more old school martial arts back then. But I already had my first black belt, and had done maybe some small leadership things, but really the beginning of my leadership training was probably when I started, on my ROTC scholarship. Actually, maybe it really started, when I first started as a paratrooper in the 82nd Airborne Division. Before that was all followership. But followership, I teach, is one of the first steps to leadership. And certainly I learned some great attitudes and stuff there. But anyway, so then in 1992, in 1989, I won an Army Green to Gold scholarship and started at the University of Tampa. Went through ROTC there, which would probably be the beginning of my formal leadership training. Got commissioned in 1992, and then it really began. And all the great mentors in the martial arts and in the military, and then all the ones that I sought out through books and video and seminars and presentations and just growth over the last decades. I just love leadership. And I love leadership, important part, is I love leadership also for what it does for people. I believe that everything rises and falls on leadership. I agree with Craig Groeschel when he says when the leader gets better, everyone gets better. And I love to see what happens when we help people become better leaders in their tribes, whether that tribe is just their family or a small business unit or a larger tribe, and of course we have, doctors and lawyers and teachers and all kinds of different walks of lives in our rank, and all of them love to apply the leadership that we share here at Krav Maga Martial Arts. So for me, though, it's just like, to get back to the original point of the message, it just makes me so grateful because I get to do this thing that helps people, that empowers their lives, get to do it in the martial arts. Just, you happen to use the martial arts as the vehicle, but it happens to be something that I've done longer than anything else in my life. Even one of my second loves, which is, riding my Harley Davidson motorcycle. And then, get to do leadership. And when we say prepare to live, empower to lead, here what we really mean is we prepare people with the attributes and the confidence and the grit to survive and thrive in any situation, whether that's a physical altercation, a pandemic shutdown, economic situation, recession, any other hardship. That's the survive and thrive piece, is being prepared to be able to get through every storm of life. And then the empower to lead is almost the proactive part. Because leadership is the thing that not only makes it best for the leader, but more so makes it best for their followers, and ultimately makes it best for our society, our communities, our world. So I begin this Wednesday fired up, and I hope you do too. Thank you for the few of you that have come on and listened live, and I hope this will be one that I know Shion Harley will turn into a YouTube and we'll share with lots of people, because I think it's important. And I do want to make sure I finish as I started, because while I went off and got a little passionate, the real point of this message is just to thank you. Thank you to everyone who has helped me to live this life, my team to live this life, and helped us to empower all these people. Peace, God bless. Make it a great day.